Ooh, ha! It's the kickback chit chat. Roll up some zigzags and drink a six pack. I know y'all with that. Shout out to the homies, Mr. Rody and Big Stack. Get stacks. Nigga never ever been mixed match. Only when I bought a Dickie suit. Get it mixed match. What's happening with it, everybody? It's your boy Cuddy J. I'm back like I left some. I had to come back and kick back and chit chat with you guys. It's been a long time, y'all. I'm kind of like overwhelmed with a lot of new news that I've been getting, but that's beside the point right now because I got some live shit to talk to you about tonight. And now, you know what? We're gonna let you make it, Carly. Carly Russell, we're gonna let you make it. We're gonna let you make it. But guess what? You know you done fucked up, don't you? 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 Okay. And yes, that nigga drinking the Bud Ice. Yes, I'm drinking the Bud Ice. That nigga drinking the Bud Ice. Yes, I drink Bud Ice. Yes, yes, it's me. All right, guys, we ain't gonna fuck with you tonight, Carter. We got some other training news going on. Um, in Northwest Charlotte, North Carolina, Northwest Charlotte. Um, Stephanie Alexander, 51-year-old Stephanie Alexander, married lady, um, beat and killed her husband's side chick, 25-year-old Tyra Crosby. And let's get to the regular news. Let me read it out to you guys. This is what happened. Tonya Hoskins says she won't rest until she gets justice for her daughter. Now, Tonya Hoskins is Tyra Crosby's mother. And according to the Charlotte Police Department, Stephanie Alexander came home to find Tyra Crosby in her house, then shot and killed her. Now, they say then shot and killed her, but apparently they got into it. She beat her up for a couple of minutes and then she killed her. That's what ended up happening. That's what they say it happened because it says later, Crosby's mother says Alexander's husband invited Crosby back to the home. She invited her back to the home, and then she didn't realize he was married when she accepted the invitation. She was invited there. She did not just pop up. She was invited there. She was not an intruder. That's what mom says. Now, it says Crosby called her back to the house. So apparently she left the house. She left the house. Wifey probably caught that situation happening. She see the girl leaves, rides off or whatever, goes in the house, caught her husband red-handed, probably went through his phone anyway and found him red-handed. Tell her to come back over here. Tell her to get back right over here right now. It's wifey with the gun. She probably pulled out the Saturday night special. 38, revolver. Get her back over here. Okay, baby. Calls her. Calls her. Hey, can you come back over here? I got something I got to give you. I got to give you something. I think you're going to like it. Oh, okay. I'll be back over there. Boom. Goes up in the house. Goes up in the house. And apparently before she been over because it said she called her back over here. So apparently before she didn't realize or notice that this guy is married or there's no pictures on the wall of the wife and him. It doesn't have a scent of a woman that lives there, which is some bullshit. Because I can go in anybody's crib, but I can tell they got a roommate, a female live there, or they got kids. The scent, everything tells you. The whole vibe of the crib lets you know if somebody lives there or if they live by themselves. And I'm pretty sure this is a 50-year-old woman. Her husband probably in his 50s, or probably in his late 40s. Who knows? But they old school. They got pictures hanging on the wall. They got shit that represents their household on the wall. It's there. So that's a lie saying that she didn't realize that he was married. That's bullshit. She been there before. She knew he was married, which goes in the case of saying, okay, Uh, they got wifey down for manslaughter, not first degree murder. So uh, this right here can't be manslaughter because it seemed like to me it was premeditated. Get her back over here. Her intentions were to kill this girl or do whatever. What else we talking about right here? Oh, it said this is where the book, this is where this is what down. This is why I know. Uh, okay, this is what it says right here. Hoskins says that Crosby called her in the final of an hour and left a voicemail which claims you can hear in the background Alexander beating her up for a couple of minutes and then kills her. Uh, and that's what they're trying to investigate right now. Apparently it's a video out. There's a video out. Um, that's showing what happened, but who was the fuck taping this shit? Who did that? I mean, I don't know. If there's a video out for some shit like this, it's crazy. And I think the husband should be accessory to murder as well. Cause he's the main reason why this shit happened. And that's just to be straight up with you about it. He's the main reason why this happened. And I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Let's say she did know. Let's say wifey didn't know. Wifey came home and boom walks up in there. She probably had a bad day at work, feet hurting and all that shit. Walks up in there and don't even all she do is see another female and her reaction is to go flip out. Didn't think twice about whatever and just went and lashed on the female. But it looks to me, it seems like the Tyra Crosby had enough time. It was some time it was a space in between what happened because Tyra had time to call her mom to the point where it got where Miss Stephanie Alexander started attacking her. Then maybe the phone fell and moms can hear what's going on in the background. You heard me? I got a story, and that's why I never played the away field. Never played the away field. It's been a long time. Uh, During my times of me being single, whenever I met up with a chick or whatever, it was never was going to her place. It was always going to my place. And most times you have a chick that has a roommate. I don't want to be around no extra people and all that. Or it's just, I mean, sometimes, most of the time, it was some women that, well, females, I'm going to say females, not women, they were still living with their parents. So they didn't have a choice but to come to my crib. But I don't like the away field anyway. And it's the reason why I don't like it. Back in the days, man, I used to go back in them jiggler days, back in H&H, them H&H days in the bottom. Uh, Cocoa Pellets on the small Cocoa Pellets right there by phase two, them days, and Players Club days, right there on Market Street, them days right there, jiggler days. I met with a chick one night, went to her house with her. We jiggling. I know I'm jiggling. I don't remember if she was jiggling, but hey, we was both. I mean, I was rolling, and we get up in there. We get up, go in the room, take our clothes out, lay up in the bed. We laying up in there. Minutes go by. It's a key trying to get up in the house. They trying to stick their key up in the doorknob. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, the fuck going on? This is what she say. Don't worry about it. I changed the locks. The fuck? This shit right here fresh. Change the locks. Now, even though I wasn't gonna go to sleep anyway, because I'm rolling, I definitely wasn't going to sleep now. Because now I'm like, what the fuck? Now I got a motherfucker think he has a key. He think he still live here. Now we get to now. Let's rewind. Now at 3:30 in the morning, me rolling, me going into her house. It's dark. I couldn't sense it with another nigga. It was the stay there. It didn't smell like it. It didn't look like it. Like she cleared the way. She already. If anything that has to do with him, she made sure she got it out of his house, out of her house, and she changed the locks. I'm laying there at about 7 o'clock in the morning looking for daylight to rise so I can just bail up out that bitch. I ain't never coming over here again. And at that time being, I had a car that stood out. I had a car that everybody knew it was mine. When it was out on the strip, people they seen it, they noticed it. It was one of those type of cars, and I'm pretty sure when he seen that car outside, he knew it was probably the guy that was in the apartment, which was me. Being on the away field, home field advantage is always cool. You know what I'm saying? Like especially like a city like Dallas. You know what I'm saying? You know, you go pick a chick up in Dallas, man, bring her to your crib. Let's say she stay up in Duncanville or South Dallas or East Dallas or West Dallas. You bring her up to the north side or Addison or Carrollton, wherever you live at. Hit them scenic routes on it. Hit them back roads. Don't ride no highways. Even if you ride highways, she wonder where the fuck you go. She going. She don't have a sense of direction. She lost it when she left her neighborhood. So that's it's like that's cool. Now you don't want to just have anybody at your crib anyway. Though you pick and choose who you invite in your crib. Don't invite. They say don't invite vampires in your crib, and it don't necessarily got to be a vampire. They say do not invite anything that you think is evil or got evil, grimy ways into your home. That's why you just don't let anybody come to your house now. But apparently, this guy, this husband, he he felt that he had to let this girl come to his home with his wife, where he shared with his wife. Moral of my story was that um, you, you got to ask questions now. But apparently, Miss Tyra Crosby has been going over there because the wife said call her back over there. He invited her back over there. He invited her back over there. That means she's been there a couple times or before. You know what I'm saying? So that's wild. That's wild. That makes me think. Another story that had happened, which I'm not gonna get into, but I'm gonna explain. A dude just chopped his girlfriend head off because he found out that she didn't those 6 kids that she had are not his. Whew. That's another story. I'm gonna get to y'all that on another day. They just I don't even want that to overcrowd what I'm talking about now because you have a mother right now who's grieving real hard because she lost her daughter behind some sound like some ratchet ass shit to me. And like I said, hey, the husband should be charged with accessory to the murder too, though, because it's all behind him. And it shouldn't be manslaughter. I'm pretty sure it's going to end up being premeditated because, count my words, uh, it's going to come to light saying that the wife made him call her back over there. That's why it was so tempting for her to come back because she didn't know what she was about to get into. Sad, huh? I said, wow. And then you got this side of, when it comes to the women, especially black women. You got them saying they parading this shit. They saying she did what she should have did. That's what's up. Then you got the women that's over here saying, "Oh, she didn't have to do that. She could at least just punch her or whatever." But that goes to what I always say. I always say nobody know how they will react in a situation until they in that situation. Nobody knows how they will react. You can't just sit up there and tell her how another person should react to a situation. That's why I don't say what I don't. I'm not praising what the wife did, but uh, I you can't understand why she did what she did because if you was in that situation, you don't know what you would have did until it happened. Cause you black out, your adrenaline pumps different, your heart goes a little way. Her heart, she did what her heart told her to do. Now on another case, everybody, oh, she should have knocked off the husband, not the little girl. The little husband the one did her wrong, not the little girl. She's 25. I'm gonna say little girl because this woman 51. She's old enough to be her mama. I'm old enough to be the woman, the little child dad. I'm old enough to be her parent. It's crazy, huh? Crazy. That's this shit just wild, man. It's just wild. Woman, man. I mean, they probably already been butting heads, divorced by there. Call that bitch back over here. Knocked her off. You can't say, and it's like you can't say what's it's crazy. Cause like Big Mike, we all know Big Mike the rapper on the song Player Player. He said, "Don't check the motherfucking player, check the hoe." In this situation right here, the husband was the hoe. The little 25-year-old Tyra Crosby was the player. The husband was doing the whole shit, not the player, not Tyra. Now, nobody ain't saying that. Nobody ain't saying shit about the husband yet, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some allegations brought up. Okay, what the husband at now? Accessory to this situation. You are the cause of this murder, of this whole motherfucking thing. You did this. I tell people, man, um, it's just me, man. Whether you believe it or not, before I cheat on the lady, man, I'd rather just not be with her and move around. Cause what you gonna get out of cheating on her? And then when you cheat on her, whoever you cheat on her with, you are creating extra feelings to from that person or on your case. I mean, who knows? But it's gonna be a disturbance to your household or your whatever you got going on anyway. So why not just drop the whole situation on what you got going on? If you want to fuck around with different women, be single. Women, if you want to fuck around with different men, be single. Be a porn star. Whoever. That's just how I feel about shit like this. Nigga don't have no time to be doing no cheating. Dealing with extra. I don't like extra personalities anyway. I deal with this shit at work. A lot of personalities, and I ain't talking about my just coworkers. I'm talking about just people who I talk to. I talk to strangers every day, all day. Some of them not strangers. Some people who I see they repetitive. They come back. But I talk to a lot of strangers daily, and I deal with strangers daily. We all do, but the way I do, sometimes I have strangers telling me their personal shit, that type of shit. Play stupid games, you get stupid tricks. This shit's wild, y'all. All I can tell y'all, man, is stay in your lane, stay in the home field, don't be on the away field. Uh, it was good to sit back and chit chat with y'all, man. Talk about this shit, man. Some other shit I'm gonna bring to you guys, though, man. But I said what I had to say on this piece right here. Y'all know who I am, man. I'm out like a fat kid in dodgeball. Holla at y'all.